So the Albert Schweitzer Institute was founded in the late 1970s, early 1980s as the Albert Schweitzer Institute for the Humanities near here in Cheshire, Connecticut. And it was independent of Quinnipiac at the time. And it was founded to perpetuate the legacy of Albert Schweitzer, who was the 1952 Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Albert Schweitzer was a man with many different legacies: philosophical legacy, theological legacy, musical legacy, medical legacy, and a legacy of serving others. And so when the Schweitzer Institute was founded, it was founded to promote these legacies. I find that environmental sustainability, human rights, and human health and development all really reinforce one another if we program them the right way. So the CAS 420, Climate Justice and Food Security, CAS capstone class, comes out of some of these initiatives at the Schweitzer Institute. So my hope is that as we do the various different semesters of this capstone class, that students from all disciplines will have something to contribute or some perspective to contribute to the development of projects here on this campus. The final projects, the way the course is organized is that every student is envisioning a project. Some of these projects might actually be able to, some of the students might be able to take the first couple of steps in implementing these projects, but all the students are doing presentations in the Pechakucha style, which is a very dynamic and rapid way of presenting a set of ideas to the rest of the class on their projects. I'm really quite delighted, and this is the second semester for doing this. I've been quite delighted to see the creativity and the many different directions and the many different passions and values and ideas that students bring to each of the projects that they've done.
A lot of what my job was as an intern, or is as an intern, is to find students that are engaged in these topics like poverty, topics like hunger, sustainability, climate change, many of these issues that are currently impacting us in this day and age. Another part of the reason why I'm drawn to ASI is because out of all the institutes at Quinnipiac, this is one of the only places that have an active connection to Africa. Many of the pieces that you can see behind me, many of these pieces are from places that are in Africa, and personally I am a Nigerian, a country in Africa, so that is another reason why I'm drawn here. So it's wonderful for me to look around and see different art pieces that are from Benin or from Togo or from the western parts of Africa. So it's just interesting seeing that. And for a lot of students who do have African connections, or even if they don't have African connections, this is a place where they can see the art pieces, because a lot of times when it comes to African history, you don't really see a lot of that. You don't really see the beauty of Africa or the beauty of African art pieces. So this is a wonderful place for that, and just seeing the history behind that.